हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपको मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल रोटेशनल अकेडमी में। अगर आप लोग मेरा यूट्यूब चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किए तो सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए एंड बेल आइकन प्रेस कर दीजिए एंड वीडियो को शेयर कर दीजिए। चलिए वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। क्लास 10th इंग्लिश VVI सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस। डिस्क्राइब द नरेटर्स एक्सपीरियंस एज ही फ्lew द एरोप्लेन इनटू द storm. The narrator found that blackness surrounded him inside the clouds. He would see nothing. The aeroplane jumped and twisted in the air. The instruments like the compass and radius did not work. He was lost in the storm. Then he saw another aeroplane. It had no light on its wings, but it guided him ahead. Then it disappeared when the author was safe. The black clouds were behind him. He was safe. How did the author come out safely from the black clouds? The author was lost in the black clouds and storm. He found that everything inside the clouds was black. He couldn't see anything outside the aeroplane. His aeroplane jumped and twisted in the air. His compass and radius had stopped working. Then in the black clouds he saw another aeroplane near him. This aeroplane had no lights on its wings, but he could see it flying ahead of him. He saw the pilot's face turn towards him. He lifted his hand and he was saying, "Follow me." The author followed his direction. After some movement, he came out of the clouds safely. He saw the runway. He landed safely. Who is the author of the Pious Prose, a Letter to God? G.L. Fundax is the author of the Pious Prose, a Letter to God. What is the Lencho by professing? Lencho is a farmer by profession. Where was Lencho House stated? Lencho House was stated on the crest of a low hill. What cloud on sea from the Lencho House? From the height of Lencho House on cloud see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers. What did the field of ripe corn promise? The field always promised a good harvest. Why did Lencho do throughout the morning? Throughout the morning Lencho had done nothing else but see the sky towers northeast. Why is the only things the east needed? The only things the earth needed was a tower of east a shower. Who was a woman? The woman was Lencho's wife. What was the woman doing? The woman was prefixing surface. What were the older boy doing? The older boy were working in the field. Why were the younger boy doing? The younger boy were playing near the house. What did Lencho predict? Lencho predicted that big drop of rain would be during the fall. What was she in the northeast? Hug mountains of cloud be seen approaching in the northeast. How was the air? The air was fresh and sweet. Why did Lencho go out the air? Lencho went out in the air, the rain, to have the pressure of feelings the air on his body. Why did Lencho call the raindrop knee coins? Lencho hoped for the raindrop which were very needed for his crops to have a good harvest, so he called the raindrops new coin. How did the rain change? The rain changed suddenly. A strong wind began to blow, and always along with the rain very large hailstones began to fall. For how much time did the hail rain continue? The hail rain continued for an hour. How did the Lencho field look like? The field looked like as if the towers covered with sap. What happened to Lencho field after the rain? After the rain, not a leaf remained on the tree. The cones were totally destroyed, and the flowers were gone from the plants. Who are locusts? Locusts are insects which fly in big swarms. What was Lencho's only hope? Lencho's only hope was the help of God. How did Lencho work in the field? Lencho worked as an ox in the field. What kind of a person the postmaster? The postmaster was a fat, amiable, and helpful person. How did the postmaster help Lencho? The postmaster helped Lencho by collecting money from his employees, and he himself paid a later amount from his salary. With did Lencho come earlier to the post office? Lencho came earlier to the post office to know if there was any letter for him from God. Who signed the letter as God? The postmaster signed the letter as God. What was the total amount of money that Lencho found in the aeroplane? Lencho found 70 pages in the envelope. Why was the Lencho angry when he counted the money? Lencho became angry because there was only 70 pages in the envelope. but he had demanded some passage from God. Why did Lencho wrote a second letter to God? Lencho wrote a second letter to God, asking from his remaining 6 as he needed it very much. Who does Lencho have complete faith in? What stands in the story tell you this? Lencho had completed faith in God. The sentence with so these are God he wrote, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hungry this year.